Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back. This is Twin Flame Tarot 1111, and I have really missed your energy and connecting to your beautiful energy. As I said in my last video that I posted, will be traveling for quite some time, or will be away from home for about a month. So I'm about, I guess, 2.5 weeks into that. So as you can see, there's a completely different setup. I'll call this my travel setup. I take my smaller tapestry, and this is my travel tapestry. But I'm looking forward to getting back to my usual setup and my usual crystals and everything. so I have been wanting to do a reading every single day since the last reading because your energy was so on fire the last time. So I really, really wanted to tap in again. But this is literally the first day that I've been able to do that. So happy to be back. Hopefully you are in a relaxed and quiet place that you can connect to your own intuition so that you can take what resonates and leave what doesn't without much thought or contemplation. So if you haven't already, take a deep breath in. If you're in a position to close your eyes, that's always very helpful if you feel safe to do that. Deep breath in. I already started feeling really, really warm as I started connecting to your energy just a moment ago when I started shuffling these decks. So I am anxious to see what is going on, what has been going on with you these last couple of weeks. So take a deep breath in. On your exhales, relax, as well as imagine your energy coming into this tarot deck. As I will begin shuffling, your energy's already here. We've got the moon card out again. Keep breathing. What's going on with Divine Feminine? Oh my God, Divine Feminine. I think I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to do this anymore. This is crazy. You keep getting 9 of coins. Jeez. I swear these are the first 2 cards that were out the last reading, or 4 or 5. Oh my God. Wow, your energy is palpable. 4 of Swords. Deep breath in. Keep breathing. Keep connecting. Keep what's the word? Wow, these are really some of the main messages that I was seeing previously for you, Divine Feminine. Wow. Yeah, but keep breathing and keep detaching yourself from any outcome for this reading. Let's start here, actually. Bottom of the deck energy is going to be 8 of Staffs. Pretty sure that came out for you guys before as well. Your energy is so, so palpable, Divine Feminine. Unbelievable. Trying to put this in a way that it won't burn. Maybe I'll put it between these two. Yeah. That's better. Okay. Okay, Divine Feminine. These are honestly, I feel like the same thing basically is going on in your energy that was 2 weeks ago. Because we definitely had the moon card out and we had the 9 of Pentacles, which has been coming out consistently for your readings for at least, I would say at least a month, honestly. This card has just been consistently coming out. So you're definitely ending you're ending a lesson and you're coming to a completion for your earthly finances, your earthly abundance, the desires that you seek here, the things that you desire in the physical, tangible world. You are nearing the end of whatever lesson that you're being taught with how to manifest and bring these desires into reality. This is just, it's really beautiful that this card keeps coming out for you. It is also, for those of you who resonates, you are in a place of financial, not even necessarily abundant. Some of you are definitely super financially abundant. Some of you are just content with what you have. Okay. And for you, and in general, if you're content with what you have, that is abundance. So that's really beautiful to come out here. The moon here is really, there's a lot going on in your subconscious, Divine Feminine. This keeps coming up for you as well. There are a lot of lessons that you're working through. I'm feeling and sensing, I just heard healing. So you're definitely healing a lot on a subconscious level. So you're going about your daily life. You may or may not be actively working through healing exercises, doing active healing on yourself, or having someone else conduct healing on you. I'm hearing rest with the Four of Swords here, resting and recharging. While you're resting and recharging, Divine Feminine, I'm sensing that you're not having a ton of energy let's see, you're not having a ton of desire to go out and get right now. You're in a resting state. And what I'm hearing is that while you're resting, you're healing. Okay. You definitely, this is so gorgeous. I distinctly remember almost this exact layout with the exception of the Four of Swords, I believe. I'm going to go back a couple of readings. I want to say it's maybe like 5 readings ago, something like that, where it was, I think, this exact order, but the only difference was the Four of Swords. And I don't remember what was here, but I do think it was a fire card. So it might have been 8 of Swords. But here was definitely, I think, a fire. It was a fiery energy here. So now you're with the Four of Swords and you're being called into relaxation, resting. And this is I don't know if you can see this, like she's in the desert. So this setup here, this travel setup I have, I don't know what the dimensions are from the camera because I normally have a magnifier attached to my phone, but I don't have that. I didn't bring it with me, so I don't know what my how close I can get to the camera here. But I don't know. So if you can see this, she's in the desert. There's sun shining and she's resting during the daytime. Okay. So this is not, I'm sleeping well at night. This is maybe taking naps in the middle of the day. This is also just resting your brain, resting your mind. You have been getting over inundated with an influx of ideas, lots of mental energy, lots of clarity. And you're being called to just chill out with that right now, to rest, to heal, and allow your subconscious to heal you. You are desiring to pull this 10 of Cups and Divine Feminine. You are looking for your inheritance. What are you leaving to the next generations to come? And this does not necessarily mean immediate family. This does not necessarily mean to your kids. If you have kids and this resonates, absolutely, that is possibly for them. But I just heard that this is not only what you're wanting to put out and leave to your immediate family, your lineage, but also to the world. Okay, so 10 of Cups is also very much community. So your community, this does not need to be your blood family. This is also people that you may be mentoring, people that that maybe look up to you. You are looking to see what it is that you can leave for them and leave behind. So this is something that's coming up. It's very important to you, and I just heard purpose. Okay, so you are wanting to be in your purpose. You want to be in your divine mission, and you are not wanting to make any steps that are not towards this divine purpose, this divine mission. You have halted. I'm hearing you have halted things that are not serving you. You have halted things that you're not even sure if it serves you or not, but because you're not totally clear that it is serving you and that it is in your divine mission and your purpose, you have even paused that. And I'm hearing some of you have even paused how you make your money. Okay, if you have any question as to whether or not the way you make your money is in your divine purpose, you have paused that and you're reevaluating because you don't wish to make money outside of your mission and your purpose any longer. So that is what this rest here is, this Four of Swords is. This need to retreat and to recharge, and to wait for the information to come in, whether subconsciously or through a download, on how you are going to proceed in your mission and how that is going to ultimately equate into your Nine of Coins, this abundance for you. But in the meantime, you're absolutely content with where you are, what you have, and that's so beautiful. I am hearing that you are at a state, and this has come up for you before, Divine Feminine, that you desire some type of confirmation with the Six of Wands here. Some type of confirmation that you are on the right path, that you are going to be or are in your mission. And that is why you have paused here. You've taken this pause because you are not going to proceed unless you have this confirmation that you are in your divine mission, that you are on your path, that you are on your goal, and that goal is going to get you this Ten of Cups, where you have created this beautiful, fruitful, I'm seeing land with fruit on it, abundance. And this does not need to be a physical place, but I'm sensing that for many of you it is. That is the groundwork for which you will be able to manifest your mission. So for many of you, I'm seeing that you have this desire to live free, to live out of the matrix, to live out of, for many of you, in nature, to live in nature, to have your own land, your own property, to have your own, have your land, to be able to live off the land. For some of you, this, I'm hearing homestead. For some of you, I'm hearing farm. So for some of you, this is that you can live off the land and you don't have much need for abundant, like financial money, wealth. Your wealth will be your land. And from that land, you will have the platform, you will have the foundation, I heard, to create what it is that you desire to leave to either your family, your offspring, or for many, I'm hearing nieces, nephews, family, cousins, things like that as well, but also to others, to your community, whether you know who they are now or not. And this is a very interesting card out here as the bottom of the energy, oh my God, guys, I always do that. Bottom of the deck energy as Eight of Wands is a tremendous movement, which seems to contradict this stillness here that we've gotten here, but it's not. This Eight of Wands is the energy behind this rest, okay? So you have this fire, you have this passion, but you are learning to, oh, this is so beautiful. You are learning to wait and not always move with the movement. You're learning to understand that movement is sometimes stillness, all right? And I feel that this has come out for you before, Divine Feminine. You are learning that even though you have all this passion and fire and energy, that it is more important than immediately using the energy. It's more important to have it directed in the direction that of your mission, in the direction of your passion, in the direction of your goals. You are no longer willing to waste energy in outside of your mission, outside of your passion, outside of your reason for being on this planet. You are no longer willing to use the energy that you have, and you have lots of it, Divine Feminine. I'm feeling tingling all over my body. Many of you are connecting to your higher self through your body, and you're learning to transmute all of this energy that you have, and and sit on it, and sit on it patiently for the right moment to act. That is so beautiful, Divine Feminine. I am just so elated to connect to that energy for you. That's really beautiful. I have energy moving all through my body right now as I'm connecting to yours, because I'm feeling the energy that you have to 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 be and to do and to exist on this planet, to marry the doing and the being. And that's what you're doing right now, Divine Feminine, by sitting on all this fiery energy that you have, to sit on all this movement energy. You have the energy to move, but you're not using it because you know that timing is everything, and you know that direction is so important. So you're no longer willing to waste energy. Oh, Ooh, this is overwhelming energy. This is so beautiful. You have so much power, Divine Feminine, and the fact that you are willing to house all of that power until the right time is just so. Oh my God. It requires strength and discipline, and you are really connecting to that. I'd like a little bit more information here. We've got the two. Ooh. We've got the two of, I'm trying to remember what this color is in this deck. It's either wands or swords. So just give me a moment. I will pull that up just to confirm. We've got the four of, I believe this is pentacles. What else is going on for Divine Feminine? Oh, beautiful. The crown chakra, the seven. What else? Can we get a couple more cards? That's perfect. Okay, we've got the 12, and we've got sacrifice and light. Okay, and bottom of the deck energy is financial and material changes out for you, Divine Feminine. So that's going to be 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm hearing that this spread that we worked through is more on a subconscious level. Okay, so the first spread here is a little bit more subconscious. It's not something that is in your conscious field of awareness right now. What is coming out now is more what you're aware of. Okay. So let me look up. This is still a new deck for me, so I am still not completely 100% sure on all of the cards, what they all are. But let's see. The okay, yeah. So this is Pentacles. Okay, so this is Swords. So you've got 2 of Swords out. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Um, okay. And let me just get a little bit of clarity here on the. Okay. All right. This is gorgeous, divine feminine. Okay. So right away, the center of this spread here is the seven, the crown chakra. You are connecting to your higher consciousness. All of the tingles that I'm feeling and that I've been feeling as I connect to your energy is your connecting to this higher consciousness as you're being still. Some of you might be consciously doing this, and not necessarily knowing that you're connecting to the crown chakra, but many of you are taking more time for yourself, taking more time in meditation. Some of you are just sitting still and just being. I'm finding some of you are going out in nature more. Some of you are doing more yoga. And so whether or not you realize it, this is connecting you to your higher chakras, your crown chakra, or to higher consciousness, to your consciousness, to universal consciousness, to oneness. Many of you are starting to connect to the understanding of universal oneness. Again, whether conscious or not conscious, you are being upgraded. In this rest, you're being subconsciously healed and upgraded. And so in this intentional taking this time out, you are subconsciously being upgraded. That's what's bringing out about this, that's your stillness, your intentional stillness is what's bringing about this healing. Okay. For many of you, you are having some major financial and material changes. Some of you are concerned, and this is on the conscious level, because on the subconscious level, you're content. On the conscious level, you are a bit more concerned with what's next. So earlier we said that many of you have paused even things that make you money. You have cut back on the different ways in which you make money because you are desiring to make it only in your mission. For some of you, this has brought about this financial concern, this financial stress. Okay. You are having changes. This does not necessarily mean that you're stressed, but you are recognizing and noticing these material changes because of this halting of those things that are not directly related to your divine mission. Okay. So it's so cool that my guides had told me that this layout here is about your conscious mind, because you've got the sun card out, the light, which is about consciousness and what you're aware of. Its light is being shown on this, so you're aware of this here. What you're not aware of is here. So the cards we pulled first are more subconscious. The cards we have now are you're more aware of these. Okay. And bottom of this deck, you're more aware of your financial changes. You might be undergoing a financial shift in either direction. This does not always necessarily mean that this is a negative shift. So I'm hearing for some of you, you're experiencing less money, but you are okay with that. Okay. Because the nine of coins, nine of coins, you are willing to take this, to bring in less money, or no money at all. I just heard for some of you, in order to be in your mission, in your passion, because for you that is abundance. Okay, that is abundance. In general, being in your mission and your passion is it in abundance. It is completely what abundance is about. Okay, but when we have the Pentacles cards out here, this is regarding specifically financial abundance here in this ether. So this is, whereas Ten of Cups is more emotional abundance. You're content, you're happy, because your emotional well-being is good. We're also wanting to bring that into a physical standpoint. So we've got here this Four of Pentacles, where I'm hearing for some of you, this means that you feel stable financially. You may not be breaking in the dough, But you're okay. Your basic needs are met, and for now, that's all you desire. You have cut yourself down to the bare minimum. You have recognized that the things that you once, okay, I'm just hearing that you've gotten rid of excess. You've gotten rid of a lot of excess things. For some of you, I'm hearing that that might be luxury things, luxury items. For many of you, this is just things that you recognize were just things that you don't need to make you happy. Just excess shit, really. You've cut down a lot of that to what your bare necessities are, and within reason, you know. We we know that we can live just with food and water in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of the desert, excuse me, completely butt naked. I'm not hearing that many of you have done that. So not the bare necessities, but just the basic things that keep your life pretty simple and make you, you know, make life just simple for you. Okay, so I'm hearing that many of you have cut back to just that, so that you have a firm foundation with which to build this mission on. You've gotten rid of things that you just don't need, things that have gotten in the way of your simplicity and your basic foundation for building what is the word I'm looking for? For building this, building this foundation, which you wish to exist for the rest of your days here on this planet and leave to others, and leave to the planet. Okay, so you're definitely thinking in that way, and in order to do that, it's necessary to cut back. Okay, and you have done that. You're connecting to higher consciousness. That's so beautiful. But here with this Two of Swords and this Hanged Man card, you are feeling stagnant. On a conscious level, you're feeling, what the hell? What now? I don't know how to make a move. Many of you are resting because you don't really know what step to take with this mental conflict here. So I'm seeing a fork in the road. You have two paths to take, two choices. And that's the conflict that you are dealing with right now. Okay? So, yeah, you're in this Hanged Man energy. I'd like to get a little bit of clarity. Actually, you know, I'm going to do something I've not done yet. I just got a new deck. I've already cleansed the deck, but I have not actually fully gone through it. That's so funny. But I'm feeling guided to get clarity from this brand new deck I have. So I did cleanse it last night, and I set my intentions. So let's pull it out. And just to get some clarity here on this, what your choices are here. What, excuse me, what are these two choices, these two paths that you are struggling with? I don't want to say struggling with, but these things are occupying your mind. And because you don't know which path to take, you're at this crossroads, you're at this Hanged Man energy. Because you're just kind of stuck on what decision to make. So let's get some clarity, please. Ooh. Oh no. This is why I typically don't bend my cards when I shuffle, because I don't know if you can see that. It's just kind of bend it up a little bit there, and I don't like to do that to my cards, but lately I've been feeling called to really get a good shuffle in, so. Okay. Deep breath in, Divine Feminine. Please send your energy to this deck. Beautiful. Some of you are still sending your energy, so don't stop that, but I've gotten some of your energy already. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the question, What is this decision that Divine Feminine needs to make? Not. Oh my God. Nine of Pentacles out again, Divine Feminine. Let's get a little bit more clarity, please. What are the decisions here? Okay, the information's already starting to come through, but let me get a little bit more clarity here. I'd like, thank you, Spirit. It's like beyond comical at this point that this Nine of Pentacles just continues to come out for you, Divine Feminine, no matter what deck I pull. Okay. Yep. All right, Divine Feminine, you've got for clarity for mental conflict. And let me just check what you guys can see. Again, this is, okay. Yeah, you can basically see it, I think. Let me move this up a bit. I don't want this to burn my cards. Let me see if this is, yeah, I think I had it at the best place. Can you see that? Ugh. Okay. I think all you can see is the word, so for now that might be okay. All right, yes. So Divine Feminine, your clarity cards out for this Two of Swords are the Hermit, of course, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of freaking Swords. Okay, so it's kind of really what we've already been talking about. We've got bottom of the deck energy here as the Six of Swords. So it's kind of what we've been talking about already, Divine Feminine, and that is you are trying to figure out whether or not you should remain still and work on your spiritual growth, and just focus on that and allow the finances to come in, or to rush out with this Knight of Swords energy, this fast moving air, like speaking your truth, this just go out and like go get it, like just go get your finances. So this is going to be more of a really faster moving energy. And so Divine Feminine, you know how to get out and get stuff done. And you are in this kind of holding pattern where you are really tempted to go out and make your abundance this way. Okay. And I don't know if you can see these, if I put these under here. Such beautiful images, Divine Feminine. If you can't tell, I'm still ordering new decks even though I'm traveling. I'm just so addicted to tarot and decks, and I can't stop. I can't get enough. It's amazing. They're just depicted in so many beautiful ways. Anyway, so yeah, you're really just trying to figure out if this abundance is going to come out of this more hermit energy. Some of you might be Virgo. And you're trying to figure out if it's going to come from that energy. Some of you might be Scorpio. Or if it's going to come from this movement. Okay? Like in which way are you going to proceed forward? And I just heard Divine Feminine. Wow, this is super powerful. It's both. So you're stuck at this crossroads on whether or not to hermit your way to your abundance, or to fast-paced move and action your way to your abundance through your mental clarity, through being speaking your truth. Either way, you're going to be speaking your truth, Divine Feminine. I don't feel or sense with this Swords energy that you are able to be inauthentic anymore. And also with this Six of Swords energy here, you're willing to leave things behind, and trust. Okay. because you're going to speak your truth no matter what. So you're also, I'm hearing for some of you, you're willing to travel to reach your desires. You're willing to pick up and drop everything that you have and go. Yeah. Okay. So yes. So back to, I just heard both. I heard that this path, the reason that you're stuck at this crossroads is you're trying to decide between one or the other. And the answer is that both paths are going to merge. It's necessary for both paths to come together. Both your hermit energy, where you are totally connected with your higher self, with this 7 crown chakra here, and your movement forward. Okay? So previously, Divine Feminine, what I'm hearing is that you have had both what is the word I'm looking for? You have had both ways to get there. You've had both ways, both methods. That's the word. You have used both of these methods to get what you desire. And previously, you have had them very separate because they're very distinct and different energies, okay? What I'm hearing now for you, Divine Feminine, is that your way forward is to figure out the way to combine these two, to combine this very relaxed feminine energy and this very forward-moving masculine energy. And your way forward is to combine these, Divine Feminine, to find a way to follow both your head and your heart, okay? To allow your mental energy to be filtered through your heart, to allow your masculine and your feminine energy to marry each other, to find balance there. And that is your way forward. In Divine Feminine, you are going to be stuck. You're going to be in your hermit, in your hanged man energy until you find this marriage, okay? You have completely perfected, is what I'm hearing, both of these methods. What your mission is now, and the way to your mission, the way to finding your mission. And your task now is to marry these two together. Honestly, Divine Feminine, that is such a powerful message that I'm happy to close this message, this reading right there. But I would like to get a couple of oracle cards for you just because. Because that was just such a powerful message, honestly. Any more messages for Divine Feminine? This was such a powerful reading. Thank you, Spirit, for that very powerful message that came through. Okay, 3 cards have come out. Normally I don't take so many. Oracle cards at the end of the reading. But we're not going to read through the deck for most of these, so I'm feeling called to take these. So 12th house, you're in your 12th house energy, Divine Feminine, which is about introspection, which is really what we have already seen here. Progressions, the journey, again, this is about the journey and not necessarily what you arrive to. So just remember to be present with the journey and not to focus so much on what you desire ultimately, what you desire to bring in, okay? It's about the journey and not so much the goal, okay? So just remember that, Divine Feminine. And I'm seeing here that some of you might be having very clear visions about what is to come for you, or about what you desire, or it might not even be what you desire, Divine Feminine. What I'm hearing for some of you, I'm hearing that you're getting visions of what's coming, And many of you have dropped your desires and you've reset everything because you didn't trust that your desires were not from this matrix 3D perspective. Okay? So many of you dropped those and allowed the universe to bring in something fresh for you. And so through that freshness is coming this very clear vision. So many of you are seeing your property. Many of you are seeing retreat centers. Many of you are seeing yourself in this, in your future, really. I'm hearing that divine is showing you, your future. And I'm also hearing that even with these visions that divine is giving you, that it's still about the journey. Okay? So some of you, I'm hearing, might be getting stuck on where you know that you're supposed to go, where you know that your higher self wants to take you, where you know that your soul intended for you to end up here. But again, most importantly is the journey, is staying present on the journey. Let's get one more oracle card. One more message. Can we get one more message, Spirit, for Divine Feminine? Maybe some advice, any closing messages that you'd like to give to this beautiful, beautiful Divine Feminine on this gorgeous journey. That one went flying. I love it. Change, thunder, moon. All right. The number 35 added together could be the number 8. Could be a significant number for you. I forgot to call significant numbers. So we've got the 2 out here. We've got the 4. We've got the 7, the 12, the 19. Any number, any of these numbers could resonate with you. We've got the 26, which is 8, which could resonate with some of you. We've got the number 5, which is about change. We've got change out here again. We've got 5 and 6, which is 11, which is on the number 2 again. We've got 2 9s out. We've got the 18 out, which is also 9. So 9, very heavy here in your reading. 5, once again. 6 here for some of you. We've got the number 1. We've got the number 3. We've got the number 4, the number 9, and 10. So 3 9s out here on the board. Actually, 4 9s out here on the board. So 9, very big number for you, Divine Feminine. Followed by, I think, 8. And possibly 6. Okay, so let's read from this guidebook about Thunder Moon. Okay, what is the significance of Thunder Moon? Okay, just to show you guys this beautiful card. It's so, so beautiful. Oh, I don't know if you can see like all of this movement. She's having all of this movement behind her as she almost grounds herself to the moon. So she's touching the moon almost like you would ground with a tree. So that's how I look when I'm grounding to a tree, by the way. I put my hands on it and I just, I tune into the energy there, you know. So something with that, very interesting. So change. So your advice here would be to accept change. Life, like the seasons, is about to change. Take advantage of the change energy. Plan ahead. I welcome change and I ride its energy. One of the great truths in life is that change is constant. It is unavoidable and we can resist all we want, but nothing truly stays the same. Don't want my cards to burn. But nothing truly stays the same. It is better than to prepare. It is better then to prepare and even direct change by setting intentions and building our personal power from the inside out. Seasonally, there are times of the year that have at their essence a profound sense of change, usually the shoulder seasons of autumn and spring. It is at these times of year that we can feel more easily feel the shift between one season or another. In autumn, the nights grow longer and there is a chill when darkness falls that wasn't there just weeks before. The breeze that blows is no longer balmy. The birds we have been watching all summer seem to have packed up and left, and in their place, new species appear to strut their stuff. We begin to dress with more layers, and we may even hunger for different foods. All these signals of change. All these are signals of change. In spring, it's all about waking up and warming up. And the opposite happens. All these are signals of change. The moon shines down upon the winds of change, the clearing storms, the electric crackle of lightning, and the boom of thunder echoing across the valley. There is a great energy to be challenged in such a time and to be focused towards writing change with joy and ease. The companion stone here or metal is serpentine. So if you are looking to get a metal to help you bring in change, and to be comfortable with and almost excited about change, try serpentine. Okay, divine feminine, you are so beautiful. Your energy, whether you are man or female or however else you identify, you have a beautiful, beautiful energy. It is such a pleasure, as I always say, to connect to your energy, to read for you, to read with you, because you are active participants in not only lending your energy, but also in calling in your intuition and connecting to your own intuition to help these messages either resonate or not. So thank you once again. I am going to try my hardest to do a reading every day the rest of this week. To continue to help you to connect to your intuition. So once again, thank you again for being here and for sharing your energy with me and allowing me to share mine with you. Namaste.